Hey guys, welcome back to Team DTV, and today we are here at Kia Marikina and we are going to check their newly launched subcompact crossover, the Kia Sonet. This is going to replace the outgoing Stonic, but this is not a rebadge. This is not like a new model. This is a totally new and different model. So yung Kia Sonet, meron siyang apat na variants, okay? Yung SX, EX, LX, lahat ng tatlong yon automatic transmission. Yung pang-apat na variant is the LX, which is a manual transmission, 6-speed. Guys, yung automatic transmission nito yung Kia Sonet is the same as the IVT, kung tawagin ng Hyundai. The same IVT na test drive natin dun sa Stargazer X. Alam nyo naman, yung Hyundai tsaka Kia, sister company, the same company lang naman sila. They share the same technology. Pero I'm telling you, yung IVT, up to now, naaalala ko pa yung experience ko. Very responsive. Hindi siya yung typical na CVT. Sorry, I have to say, even my own Subaru, naboboringan ako sa boring yung response ng transmission niya. Pero pagdating sa IVT ng Hyundai and Kia, ibang-iba ang experience. Anyway, later today, after this review, we will have a chance to test drive the top-of-the-line SX at I'm going to share with you our experience. Okay, umpisa natin sa dimensions. The Sonet has a length of 4,110 millimeters. This is 80 millimeters longer than the Race. The width naman is 1,790 millimeters. It's 80 millimeters wider than the Race. And the height is 1,642 millimeters. It is 37 millimeters taller than the Race. Now, pagdating naman sa ground clearance, 205 millimeters siya. Mataas pa siya ng 5 millimeters. Mataas pa ng konti sa Race. Comes to the fuel tank capacity, 45 liters siya. Malaki siya ng 9 liters. And sa gross vehicle weight, this is 1,605 kilograms. 75 kilograms lighter than the Race. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Mas malaki siya, mas maluwag sa loob, and yet mas magaan. Well, you can expect, pagdating sa fuel consumption, mas matipid to. Pagdating naman dito sa front fascia, I like the angular design of the headlamp connecting down to the fog lamp. Mukhang number 7. And very prominent at maangas yung Kia Tiger nose design of the grille. Itong LX variant, halogen bulb sa lahat ng ilaw dito sa harap. The engine of the Kia Sonet is a 1.5 inline 4 cylinders dual overhead cam gasoline. The displacement is 1,497, approximately 1.5. And it is capable of producing 115 PS at 6,300 RPM and a maximum torque of 144 at 4,500 RPM. If you remember, visit natin yung si Changan CS15, di ba? Just recently. And I also mentioned yun 4 cylinders yun, and it's also competing with the Race. Same with the Kia Sonet, this is also 4 cylinders. Kasi si Race, di ba, 3 cylinders lang siya. So like I mentioned, iba pag 4 cylinders. You can expect this engine to run smoother kasi mas balance yung cylinders niya. So expect this to have lesser vibration. Okay, tara silipin natin yung engine bay ng mabilisan lang. So as you can see with the orientation of the engine, that is a front wheel drive. Nandyan yung cylinders niya, yung spark plugs niya. And very obvious na dito kaagad, kitang-kita ko yung alternator. Medyo mataas naman yung position niya, which is good. And ayan, nandyan yung engine support. Pero I'm trying to recall, pero parang hindi naman siguro ako nagkakamali, pero parang nalalaki. Parang malaki yung yung engine niya for a 1.5. Your wiper washer fluid, and then andun yung ABS module. There's your AC expansion valve, and andito yung radiator mo, electronic, and andito yung reservoir for the coolant, radiator cap, and here's your air filter box. Saan ba siya hihinga? Coming in from here, papunta dito, going down there, and yan, papunta sa engine. So there's your battery. Medyo sakto lang yung size. I remember sa CS15, sobrang mas malaki pa dyan. Tapos yung sa Race naman mas maliit dyan. And this is your fuse box, brake fluid. There's your ECU and your harness. Ayan. Ano pa ba gusto natin makita? Ayan, maganda. Malinis ang itsura ng engine bay. Yun nga lang, wala siya ditong ano tawag doon, yung cover dito na black na parang insulator para hindi masyadong mainit. But again, this is the LX model nga pala. So, tingnan natin baka mamaya dun sa SX tsaka sa EX, since mas higher end na model yun, baka meron. So, etong nandito sa harap natin, the red one and the white one, they're both LX. Ang pinagkaiba lang nila is that this one, black top siya. The same price, walang additional price na gagawin. Alright? So, kunin ko lang yung key fob and then pasukin na natin itong red. So, ito yung key fob niya. Ayan. So, naka-flip key. There you go. And then, yung mga buttons niya nandito sa gilid. So, you have the lock button, unlock, tapos pag-open ng tailgate. Alright? So, if you press unlock, ayan. 2 flashes. And then, if you press lock, 1 flash. Since this is the LX model, wala tong smart entry, okay? So, purely manual lang tayo. So, you just press the unlock key and ayan. So, wala rin siyang lock and unlock button here. Okay, park light. Headlight. Bright. Flash. Signal light. Brake lights. Signal light. Reverse. Nice. And the reverse camera. Ayan. Okay, so pagdating dito sa driver's side, you have plastic, 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 plastic. Okay? Meron kang aluminum finish accent dito, aluminum finish door handle, and power window controls, side mirror controls, cover ng speaker, and you have a bottle holder here and some storage for your documents. So the interior upholstery is fabric, okay? Walang leather dito, but I like the design. Meron siyang white stitching. Ayan. Oh no, I was wrong. So correction, meron parang leather dito sa side. Ayan, this is leather. That's ito fabric. Fabric. Maganda. Gusto ko yung design ng fabric niya na gray, dark gray, tapos may ganyang design. And okay naman siya. It looks comfortable. Manual adjust yung recline and forward, backward. Okay, pasok tayo dito. Ayan. First thing I notice is parang mataas yung level ng upuan and there is no adjustment. Alright? Ito kung mapapansin nyo, halos wala na. Konti lang yung gap ko dito. So, medyo upright ang sitting position. That's number 1. Number 2, comfortable yung cushion, yung foam na ginamit nila. Malambot, it's comfortable. I can feel my butt na lumubog and I can feel my back resting. So, that's a good thing. Now, pagdating naman sa steering wheel, adjustable naman siya, tilt and hindi telescopic. Alright? So, I think pag binaba ko lang to ng konti, yeah, this would be my comfortable driving position. But then again, medyo upright nga. Medyo upright ang sitting position mo dito. Okay, so looking at the dashboard design, kapansin-pansin tong kakaibang parang aluminum finish na design nila sa grill. And of course, all the way here dito sa kaliwa. Ayan. May naaalala ako sa ganitong design. Ibang brand, so hindi ko na babanggitin. And then, here, meron kang pang-adjust ng level ng headlight. Okay, going up here sa dashboard, it's plastic. Okay, pero meron naman siyang magandang texture. Ayan. Alright. And then, the infotainment and the instrument cluster, they are like housed in one big piece of design here. Again, yung ganyang design language reminds me of the stargazer. Right? Naalala nyo? And since this is a manual key, subukan natin. Ayan yung itsura niya. Nice. So, magandang illumination. Very bright yung white and red, yung LED. And there's your speedometer, temperature, and the trip meter. There's your fuel gauge, temperature gauge, and there's the RPM. Maganda naman. Okay, so the size of this TFT LCD is 4.2 inches. And then let's move here sa infotainment. The size of the screen is 10.25 TFT LCD rin. Alright, just don't mind this kasi meron pa siyang mga protective sticker. Alright, so meron kang manual dials here. Ayan, for your radio control, for tuning and other functionality of the infotainment. And down here, meron ka lang basic and simple buttons and dials. So, andyan yung hazard button mo and AC controls and ayan, recirculate button and to turn on and off the compressor. Okay, pagdating naman dito sa baba, meron kang USB port chargers, USB-A, USB-C, tapos meron kang 12 volt, 120 watts na power socket. Alright, and then meron kang ditong storage for your cell phone, pero wala siyang wireless charging. And here is your shifter, automatic shifter, PRND, may plus and minus. So, meron siyang leather, plastic, and black piano finish here. And papunta dito, meron kang manual handbrake and meron kang small and medium, magkaibang size no? Small and medium size na cup holders. And then in the middle, gusto ko to, pwede mong patayuin dito yung cellphone mo. And then moving here sa center console box, of course, malit lang na karto, so malit lang din ang center console box. It looks and feels sturdy though, maganda. And ayan, meron kang konting space sa loob. Wala na siyang USB port dyan, wala siyang 12 volt socket. And then ito yung glove compartment. Ayan. Meron kang light gray or beige na headliner. And then there's your sun visor. Meron kang vanity mirror pero wala lang ng LED. Same here sa passenger side. May vanity mirror din siya. And there's your map lamps, interior lamp. And meron ka ring lalagyan ng eyewear, sunglasses. Okay, dito naman sa likod, ayan, masarap yung niya, masarap yung upuan. Yun agad ang napansin ko. Okay, so about the same upright sitting position dun sa front. This is my driving position. I am 5'6". Maluwag. Ayan dalawang fists. Maganda yung elbow room. Kung i-consider mo yung bolstering dito sa likod, sa gilid, 'di ba? Ayan. So same dito sa akin. Kung susundin ko yung position ng likod ko, napaka-comfortable halos ganun pa nga ako Maganda yung elbow room niya. Maganda rin yung headroom. I think it really helps a lot yung ganitong medyo upright yung sitting position. I think comfortable naman pagka ganito, even sa long ride. Kung ganito, you're just about my size, tapos gusto mo mag-slouch ng konti, I guess pwede naman, lagyan mo na lang dito ng throw pillow sa likod para may support ka sa lumbar mo. And I think kaya masarap dito sa long drive. And then, ang cute-cute nito, meron siyang dalawang maliit na aircon vent. Ayan, tig-isa kayo. And then, meron ka pang storage dito. Pwede mong patungan ng cellphone. And meron kang dalawang USB-C ports. Okay, dito kung napapansin nyo, wala siyang third headrest, diba? It doesn't suggest na pwede ka magsakay ng third passenger. Pero subukan natin. Mukha namang okay pa. Uy, mas malambot pa rin dito sa gitna. I think kasya dito. Tatlong size ko. Kasya dito. Tingnan natin. Yeah, comfortable. 5'6", 145 pounds. Tatlong ganong size. Comfortable dito. Alright? Medyo masikip lang pagdating dito sa yung space niya dito sa may tunnel. Medyo masikip. So, ayan. So, kung ka-close mo naman yung mga katabi mo, di okay lang na magdikitan kayo ng mga legs. Okay, dito naman sa rear, you can see meron tayo ditong shark fin antenna and meron kang hindi masyadong extended pero mukhang rear spoiler pa rin naman, mukhang sporty, and you have LED third brake lamp, and then there's your wiper, and yung nagaganda na ako dito sa rear combination lamp niya, and it's LED. Pinakita na naman namin sa inyo kanina yung itsura niya pag ilaw. Alright? And then, again, may naalala ako sa ganitong design na likod na to. I like it like this, na plain and simple lang, malinis tingnan. And of course, there's your Sonnet emblem. And then down here, mukhang reflector to. This is not part of the brake lights. These are reflectors. And then you have your parking sensors 1 and 2. And then, meron ka dito yung camera. Alright? And then, meron ka dito this is the reverse camera. This is the reverse light. So, medyo iba, no? Na yung iba kasi dito nilalagay yung somewhere dito kasama sa rear combination light. Kadalasan, kasama na dito yung ilaw for the rear, yung reverse light. Ito, talagang completely nakahiwalay. Which actually makes sense kasi nga naman, it complements the reverse camera. Kasi pag reverse mo, titingin ka dun sa screen sa unahan and yung ilaw nakatutok sa kung saan nakatutok din yung camera. Unlike kung nandito, parang medyo sabog lang isa na nakailaw sa likod. It makes sense. Okay, silipin natin sa loob. Ayan. Nice. So, maganda naman yung opening niya dito, and then meron pa siyang parang deeper space. Tanggalin lang natin tong plastic. And ayan. What do we have here? So, may space ka dito. Tingnan natin sa loob. So, meron kang full size, no? This is a full size spare tire. Hindi nga lang siya mags, steel rims, but at least full size siya. And very well organized yung, gusto ko tong styro na pag-organize ng tire wrench and other tools. Ayan. So, yung second row seat, pwede mong i-fold forward. Ayan. Okay? Kaya nga lang, hindi nag-split yung likod unlike other cars na 60-40. So, ayan, medyo a little bit challenging lang kasi kailangan mong i-lift yung lock left and right at the same time. Otherwise, hindi mo ito mafo-fold basta-basta. So, you have to do it. Kung mag-isa ka, sabay dito. Ayan. Front wheels is size 205, 55, 16. Alloy mugs. Disc brakes. Kumho tires. Ayan. Tingnan natin sa likod. So, dito naman sa likod, the same size of wheels. Ayan, maganda sa kanya. Disc brake na rin. Nice.
The SRP of the Kia Sonet LX is 888,000 Philippine pesos. Kia Marikina is offering 50,000 pesos discount as of the creation date of this video. So, bale, 818,000 pesos na lang siya. That is a very good deal considering its features, especially when you see how it performs on the road. Watch out for part 2 for our test drive going up Antipolo.
Nag-sports mode ako. Ready kayo dyan? Wow! Rinig nyo naman yung engine, pero ramdam ko rin naman yung power. So okay lang, nag-exert siya ng effort, at ito naman ang binibigay niya sa aking performance. Ang ganda. And then, step on the brake. Maganda ang distribution ng preno.
So kung naghahanap kayo ng subcompact SUV, comfortable for daily driving, matipid sa gas, swak sa budget, bisitahin nyo po ang Kia Marikina and look for Paul Paras. Okay guys, I hope you like this video. Please stand by for part 2. Exciting yung test drive namin going up Antipolo. Paki-subscribe na rin and click the bell button para malaman nyo na nandyan na yung part 2. Thanks for watching. Drive safe. Bye. If you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are also on Facebook. Please like and follow our page.